Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. citizenship test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name your U.S. representative. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Who vetoes bills? The President. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because There are 50 states. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River.